Hello and welcome to the Animal Enrichment Workshop. Today I'm going to be speaking about newspaper pom-poms, how to build them, and then why I think they're worth the time instead of just doing that. So let's get into it. Alright, so starting out we'll grab 1, 2, 3 sheets of newspaper, and this is just going to be for your normal size one. You can make them as big or as little, so I'll show you later. Pair of scissors, just split down the middle. And then stack them on top of each other. Now it's just a simple back and forth to make a fan-like structure, which you might have done when you're a child, which I know I have, and it's just a back and forth until you've gone the whole way across. This is already turning out pretty haphazard, but that doesn't matter too much as long as you've got about, a couple of centimeters, or a few centimeters of width to be able to make a cut when you're done. And then the final one. Perfect. Now we separate 3 out. 3 don't need the cut in them. Into the side. Get these back. I'll just grab a chopping board, which I forgot to grab. Perfect. And now with the chopping board, I'm going to get 3 of these. Lay them flat. I've got a scalpel. I think any sharp knife and that kind of thing will do the trick. But I'm wanting to make a cut in the middle that is about the width that I've done these fans. So that's why you want to have a bit of a chunk to them. So it's about right is good enough. And scalpels work excellent. I've got these for leather work. But any sharp knife, my Leatherman usually does the trick as well. And about that length, a bit more is not going to matter too much, but might make a bit of a looser pom-pom. Beautiful. You can always cut it a bit more or tear it a little bit. Perfect. That should be good. We've got the cut there. We'll then get our other 3 that we have. And we're going to, so it might be a bit shorter, slide them through the middle. I think it's just a bit too small of a hole on this one. Alright, so with the adjustments now done, slide them through, boom. So that is how you can do it until you want to bring them to work and that kind of stuff, or store them. This is just your easy, done, and you can do the rest elsewhere. This is about the halfway point. So I usually do this and stack them and store them like this, and it works perfect. But to fully unfurl it, you want to pull them like this, so you've got them angled like so, and then you just unfurl. So do this top one, so unfurl like that, and then pull. Oop, this one's tearing a bit, but that doesn't matter for what I'm doing. And just in general, it doesn't matter too much. Unfurl that side, and then we come over here, spread it, unfurl one side from the other, and leaving the central one standing up. And you can see it's already developing some shape. That. Whoops, and unfurl. And those little tears, as you can see, they're not mattering too much at all. And then the final one, whoops, unfurled like so. Now this, I absolutely love it. It's relatively quick and easy. Not as easy as scrunching newspaper, as I've said, but there's a lot stronger of an item there. And you can hide pieces of food and all that kind of stuff. So as you've done that one, you can then, this is the finished product, you can split these down as low as you can go. There's a middle in section that's not going to work, but otherwise I can cut down here and then I can split these and make that one sheet, and you can get them smaller and smaller as you please, because obviously some animals this is going to be a bit too big. I work with raptors and kestrels, it's just a little bit big for. It's perfect for bigger owls and that kind of stuff, and eagles. But otherwise, if you want to make something smaller, you just keep going down and down in size until you get your desired shape. Alright, so now I get to explain why I love these so much. They're just so much more robust. Yes, this is exceptionally quick and easy to just scrunch a newspaper ball, but it unfurls pretty quickly, and when it does so, there's not a lot of time spent playing around with it. You can't easily put stuff in there. You can sort of put some treats in and scrunch it, but then it unfurls like that. The extra time you spend on this means that it's so much stronger. There's little bits you can put, whatever animals you're working with, whether it's just to put in an aviary. I've used it just for owls as is, and they absolutely love ripping into it. Otherwise, mealworms, dog biscuits, pieces of mixed veg, whatever your mind goes to really, you can put things in there so the animals have to forage around and find those pieces, whether it's mammals, birds, all that kind of stuff really, a lot of different animals. And as I mentioned when I was making it, the smaller you get those newspaper sheets, you just cut them in half and half again. That's like your stock standard size with just normal sheets. Halve it again, you get something like this, although it won't be so raggedy. And then halve it again, you get something like this, and you could go even smaller, but you can see it starts getting a bit fiddly with the smaller ends. But bigger stuff, medium, and then you could put this in with, parrots and like smaller parrots, like conures and that kind of stuff. I absolutely love it. I can't get enough of newspaper pom-poms. They are my favorite source of enrichment to just give to a range of different species that I've worked with, both in the domestic household and then with the animals I've worked with at zoological facilities as well. So hopefully someone can get something from this and enrich the animals in your life. So thank you for joining for another episode. Happy enriching, and until next time, see ya.